are you saying that Ghana is turning into Miami?
Yes.
And what are you
like
afraid of
Cancun.
if it is turning into Miami? What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of the culture getting lost. Because everything, like when you go, even when you go to the parties, they're not playing Ghanaian music like that. They're not. I mean, like they're playing regular music, circular moving. The stuff, you know what I'm saying? They're not playing our music. And how do you? It gets lost. It gets lost. It's overpriced. Like people spend $5,000 in a night in Ghana. Are you serious? What else? You know what I'm saying? Like it's you know what I'm saying? You're bringing the same spending habits that you have in the United States or in UK and Paris here, but are you really thinking about how it affects inflation for the people that are on the ground?
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of myself and I, Epic it was. Remember to like and share to this amazing video. Today I'm here with this amazing, beautiful lady right here. Before she introduces herself, I'd like to say a very big thank you for always subscribing, liking and sharing to the YouTube channel. In fact, commenting as well. You guys are doing so much well and thank you so much. I'm here with this queen.
Glitterati, what's going on, guys? What's going on?
What's going on? Yeah.
What's going on with Epic Army? What's good with Epic Army? How's my Epic Army doing today?
I think you guys are doing well, right? So tell us a bit about yourself. What do you do?
Well, I have many hats, you know what I'm saying? So the first thing that I do is that I'm an MC, event curator, and a philanthropist. So I have a nonprofit that I created that renovates schools in West Africa. We've done quite a few schools in Ghana, Kumasi, Eastern Region, and Cape Coast area, as well as Accra, Jamestown. So that's what I do. And I have, what else? I do so many things. You know, I'm in marketing dynamo, all of those things.
I see. So with the African everything, what made you start African everything?
Being an event curator, you create events for people to have fun and enjoy themselves. So I said if I'm going to curate an event that is an event where people are coming to party and have a good time, it has to be for a cause. So I made a party for a cause called Africa Everything. It happens every July in New York City. So I would love to see all of you there because every cent that you use to buy a ticket or you donate goes right back into doing what we're doing. You can check out our schools. We have the Jamestown Beke Bay School, Diamond State Academy. We have Presby B, and we have Adimame High School, senior high school. So you can check out the schools and see what we've done already. We've done work in Liberia, we've done work in Senegal, we've done work in Nigeria. So the reason I created it was just because I knew that education was very important to me growing up. And I know that education is who's made me who I am today. So I think making sure that our kids are learning in safer spaces that are not, dangerous. Like for instance, one of the schools, we had to renovate the whole roof. The roof, rain was falling on the kids. How can you learn effectively when rain is falling on you? Just an example of some of the things that you do. And education should not be something that's a privilege. Everybody should have the right to great education. So that's why I created Africa Everything. And you should come join the movement, guys. I've been in Ghana off and on for a couple of years, but I usually come for like a month or two, depending or whatever. So I'm Ghanaian and Nigerian as well.
How is Ghana for you? To be honest with you.
Just you want me to give my honest?
You're honest about Ghana. How is Ghana for you? You being back and forth in Ghana and all that. How is Ghana for you? How is Ghana treating you?
Well, Ghana's treating me fine because I had the privilege to be able to afford some of the things that other people can't afford, right? But I feel like Ghana is crazy expensive. And literally the people are suffering on the ground. Like I'm always connected with people on the ground and there's suffering that's happening that literally, there's people have graduated with master's degrees and they're driving Ubers or they're being security guards. Can you imagine going to school for 5, 6, 7 years?
7 years and then being
a security guard? So I think that it's beautiful what Ghana is doing, bringing the diaspora back and bringing people back. But I feel like the diaspora also needs to be cognitive that the people that are on the ground are not really touching some of this money that's coming in here. So that's the only thing that I feel like it could be better. I really think that infrastructure needs to be better. There's so many ways that Ghana can even flourish because Ghana is the epicenter. It's like, it's the peaceful part, like the peace of Africa, right? We're the people, we're like the middleman that helps everybody broker. Why is it that it's so hard for people that are on the ground that are living in Ghana?
Do you think Detty December is overrated?
I really think it is. Overrated, overpriced. And literally the people that deserve to be getting some of the money that comes in don't get to get back. So I think also for Dirty December, if they're going to do this Dirty December thing and be in line, people should get double their salaries for Dirty December. So if you make 600 Ghana cedis, you should make 1,200 Ghana cedis in December. Or if you make 1,000 Ghana cedis, you make 2,000 Ghana cedis. Because the service people are the people that are moving this, meaning the drinks. People are getting drinks, people are partying, people are eating, people are socializing. So service staff should get at least double what they're making because it's not fair with that. And I think that it has become more of a party grab, like it's a turn up place. Not that it's not okay for people to turn up. I don't want to judge people for turning up, but realize that there's other things going on and there's other parts of Ghana besides Accra, you know?
Yeah.
So how do you really make your 360 rich? Because I saw some people came for 30 December and they're twerking on the Cape Coast Castle. You don't twerk where our ancestors are at. You don't do things that are disrespectful to the land. So I think that people it's become like the new Miami, and that's what I'm scared of. Is it like just a party turn-up place, or is it a place where you're learning and you're connecting with the locals and you're becoming more of who you need to be and learning your history for real, not just popping bottles?
So are you saying that they are not into learn the culture, they are not into go into the local way, but they are in for just to party and then move out of the country?
I think a lot of them go through the motions, right? You go through finding out the historical context and things like that. But I don't know how much of them really, I think it's maybe 30% that really grasp the reality of what Ghana was like a passageway for our ancestors, right? Only a few. I think I see more people doing a lot more partying. A lot more partying, a lot more turning up compared to people, like, you know what I'm saying? Then I see people really getting in historical context. It's like you go through the motions, you go to Kwame Nkrumah Park, you go to Black Star Square, you take your picture with the flag. You know, it's very touristy, which is fine because, you know, tourism brings money to a country. But are you really, do you want to move to Ghana really because you love Ghanaians like that and you're here for the community, or do you want to move to Ghana because the turn up? And know that when you move to Ghana, the same money that you're spending for 1 month, you can't spend that like you do. Yeah, that's my answer to that.
So what are some of the things that you think we can create to make it in a way of not just only partying, but coming into also know more of the culture, the history, the local things that are really made in, because there are some certain things that they don't even have no idea about. Some of them don't have no idea about. So what are some of the things that you think we can create to unify, to bridge the gap really well? What are some of the things?
I think there needs to be a lot of teaching moments where you're really teaching people history. And I think each historical location, each cultural experience, they should make it where you get like a sticker or like a stamp. And at the very end, you get a certificate to become a citizen of Ghana, or that you are a diasporan that's returned to Ghana. Because what can I show that I've been to Ghana? Besides the money I've spent and my pictures of my videos and boomerangs and everything on thing. What can I show that I've been to Ghana, I've done for Ghana? And there should be some give back, you know what I'm saying? What does the give back look like? So how do we kind of track it? They said, oh, you're welcome home, you're this and you're that. So when you welcome home, what do they give you when you come home? How are you connected to home beyond just having Snapchat and partying and turning up and popping bottles like you do in New York or in Miami or in Atlanta or in London or in Paris? What is different?
Are you saying that Ghana is turning into Miami?
Yes.
What are you
like
afraid of
Cancun.
if it is turning into Miami? What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of the culture getting lost. Because everything, like when you go to the parties, they're not playing Ghanaian music like that. They're not. They're playing regular music, circular moving. The stuff, you know what I'm saying? They're not playing our music. And how it gets lost? It gets lost, it's overpriced. Like, I understand, not that I'm taking away from being turn up. I like to dance, I love a good party. But what else are you getting from it? Oh my God, Ghana owes me nothing, da 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 da. But what exactly have you gotten from Ghana? Because if you go through that slavery route, and you go through seeing some of the the villages that are not fixed, the roads that are not fixed and everything, can you then just without knowing go and spend $1,000 for a bottle when that money could have gone to doing something else, or part of that money could have gone to doing something else? $1,000 on a bottle, that's 10,000 Ghana cedis. Do you know how many mouths to get feed from that? Not that I'm telling everybody to do charity, but when you're thinking in a big way, some people spend $5,000 in a night in Ghana. Are you serious? What else? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you know what I'm saying? You're bringing the same spending habits that you have in the United States or in UK and Paris here, but are you really thinking about how it affects inflation for the people that are on the ground? Prices are doubled and tripled now in Ghana. Ghana's in debt. I mean, like, just reality, they're in the red. So where's all that money going? That's another question. But you know,
Yeah,
that's another question. Where's
Like,
all this
yeah.
money? They made $1 billion and something dollars for the 2019 diaspora return. Where is that money?
And even when you go to some certain places, they sell a bottle of water like 100 cedis.
Can you imagine that?
100 cedis, like a bottle of water.
$10, like $8 to $10, right? Water, you could buy water for $1 in New York. So why is water $88 or $10 in Ghana? That's a question. Why?
But anyway, it's a why. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think in the comment section? Let us know so that we can be able to also communicate in the comment section together. I heard a news, or I've watched a news that is really trending that
in Ghana?
yes, an African American or somewhere diaspora Canadian or anybody of that sort was with a gun in the club.
Are you serious?